Hey everyone, this is Black Binder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Everquest. We are playing an Enchanter, and we're still in the Plane of Knowledge. There's a bunch of people around, but we shouldn't lag as bad as last time, because I don't think they're still doing that giveaway, whatever guild that was. But I wanted to just come up and take a look at the library in the Plane of Knowledge, and see if we can find any spells that we may have missed. And also tiny daggers. We need to get tiny daggers. Actually, they may have them up here by the enchanters. Spell merchants. There's the wedding coordinator, if you want to get married in game. It wasn't as cringe back then as it is now. No, we will decline that. We don't need to do that. Let's just look. We will eventually see a group of enchanters. No, that's magician. That is a druid, I think. Yeah, those are druids. You can kind of tell by the way they're dressed. Ranger, that obviously looks like a ranger. This is a wizard over here. No, that is nobody. Is this an enchanter? Nope, paladin, of course. So, no enchanters there. We'll keep going up. Beast Lord. Beast Lords are fun. They're pets. They're basically a shaman, but a lot of their damage is based around their pet. So they have... in the beginning, when you had a hybrid class in this game, it just meant you got some of their spells, pretty much. There was nothing really special about it. If you were a paladin, you just got some cleric spells. That was really it. But now, they've kind of given each hybrid their own little niche. Like, the Shadow Knight is a necromancer and a warrior. And now what he can do is he's got really quick, high threat level spells. Other things too, but that's just the one that I know off the top of my head. Legendary Enchanter? No. Enchanter? Yes. Alright, level 1 through 25. Let's see. It should tell me if I've already learned it, right? Show only items I can use, yes. Okay, so reclaim energy. We'll go ahead and grab it just as a way to kill our pet, but we don't actually need it. This is illusion human, illusion half elf. We don't need the illusion human, but oh well. Enfeeblement, we need to be level 4, which we are not yet. But actually, we might already have that. Let's check. Suffocating sphere, enfeeblement, illusion human, illusion half elf, reclaim energy, gate, invisibility. All right, is there any other level 4 spells that I don't have? No. Okay, so we're good. We're good for now. We can sell our stuff, though. 1 silver, 1 silver, 5 copper. Skeleton parts, 1 silver. Fire beetle, 2 silver. Snake fang, that's about as worthless as it comes. With 3 silver. Rusty battle axe, that was good. That was a good find back in the day. 1 gold for 1 item. Oh my gosh. Sell our crude defiant stuff. How much money do we actually have right now? We have 4 platinum. Honestly, I don't think we'll have enough. I think it's called the Bazaar. Spirit of Wolf. No. Wolf. What is it called? Let's go by select items by what? By type. Potion. Find. Filter of the wolf. Alright. Let's do cheapest to... Is it 10 platinum per? Okay, so it's 10 platinum per filter of the wolf. We will eventually be able to afford that, but not just yet. Illusion half-elf, illusion human, and reclaim energy. Where is my damn... I should have a bar somewhere showing me how quickly I'm doing that. Must be behind something that I can't see. Alright, let's get out of here. So, do we have... Usually you have a spell, like Origin or something. I don't seem to see it anywhere. Oh well. We don't need it. We're pretty close to where we're going anyway. We are going back to Qeynos, and we are going to go out into Qeynos Hills. Man, I really prefer calling it Qeynos. There's no fall damage in the Plane of Knowledge, so you can jump down anywhere. I really prefer calling it Qeynos instead of Qeynos, but I know it's not that, so... Actually, I wonder, do we have anything? I'm not going to twink this guy. I'm going to do it all on his own, but I'm curious if I have anything in my shared bank. Holy cow, we do. 9,000 platinum. That is awesome. Let me see here real quick. What do we have? Defiant Plate. Whittled Bone Ring. It's got a required level on it, so there's no point in... Crude Combatant's Belt. Ornate Adept's Cloak. That's got a required level on it too. They put a lot of required levels on things later on into the game because apparently using level 50 items at level 1 wasn't... they didn't think it was balanced. Simple Combatant's Cloak. We actually might be able to use that scepter. Yeah, we can. At level 15 we can use it, so no, we won't. But I will take this backpack. Alright, let's get out of here. Is our guy up? He is. He's set to aggressive. Oh, wait, crap. Plane of Knowledge. Just a second. Plane of Knowledge. Tiny Daggers. Darius Gandrel, Dark Elf. Okay, so we can just do Control F. Darius. Go down to D. Darius Gandrel. And it will give us a little thing. Because there's so many people in this zone. It's just, even though... Like, I've found the tiny daggers before, but it's just easier to use the find system. Send you right there. Sometimes this doesn't work, though. It'll wig out. Alright, it's over here. Nebo Watsit. General supplies, of course. Tiny dagger. They are 1 silver each. Let's buy not 100 because we can't really afford that, but we'll buy 30. 3 gold, I think, right? Yes. Now we can summon our own pet. And it does not replace our mercenary. So if you're a pet class and you get a mercenary, you're good. It's like you have your own little mini party. Now to get him, Gonan, my pet, to actually attack, I have to get myself hit by whatever I want to attack. Now the problem with that is I can't make him stop attacking. So like back in the day, if you were an Enchanter and you were in a level 35 party or something in... really in any group, it really didn't matter where, but most specifically in dungeons, like Karner's Keep or something, and you tried to get your pet out, people would just, it's like, get rid of it, get rid of it. It really wasn't, they did that to people who could command their pets too, but that really wasn't That was because people sucked at controlling their pets. Like an enchanter would mesmerize a thing, but the pet wouldn't get off immediately, so it would just immediately wake it up. And that was not an issue with the people control or being able to control your pets. That was just an issue of people sucking at controlling their pets. We got 2 buffs going on here. What is that? Frostpell is upon us. This is the season when flurries of snow dust. The landscape Santa Claus makes an appearance, and Norathians celebrate the gift-giving seer. Achievement panes, under events and holiday to see what I can do. Benefit from bonus experience and the chance to find unique items. Make your way to the plant and speak to Franklin Teak to find the latest hot zone. We might later, but not right now. We are doing old zones. Sometimes the old zones are the hot zones, so we will check eventually. Qeynos. Okay. We will kill everything along the way as well. We can actually probably start fighting the Qeynos, but look at that. Oh my god, look at all the Qeynos. I wish there was a way to turn up my draw distance on this, because I don't want to see that fog, and I know my computer can handle it. Let me ask, new players, is there any way to increase draw distance? Let me see. I think it's display. Near clip, that's what it is. But I'm already at farthest. So shift right click auto loots, which will be very helpful. I'm gonna go after these invading gnoll pups so I can get possibly get a bag or something. Go get him, Samther. The gnoll pup scalps are not very useful. That's those little like pieces of fur that I left on his corpse. I think they're only worth like three copper, and they are kind of heavy. Man, crude defiant chain sleeves. Give us some cloth stuff, will you? But it's a huge loot pool, so. Okay, we've got 3 Qeynos and a Qeynos noble over here, so we will not be attacking any of the beetles. I want to see. Oh wow, Gonan pierced him for 14 damage. That's really good, especially at level 3 for a pet. I think it's level 10, but all damage pretty much caps out at 22 before level 10 or 15 or something like that. So if you were twinking, what you would want to do is get a weapon that got close to that, but it had really low delay. Or there's a torch that's really good. It procs like a 20 damage burn, which is I think it's a wizard spell. Rusty short sword, we'll take it. But yeah, there's ways to twink to get past that damage cap. Actually, I don't remember when exactly it goes up. I'm fairly certain it's level 10. So many drones over here. If you see that, that is a if you can see in the back there, that is a UFO. It's like a floating little. Seriously, it looks like a UFO, but it's where the paladins, I guess. It's the Paladin Guild Hall. I guess their gods are keeping it afloat. Man, it wouldn't be safe to fight these guys in. They are my level 2, but let's just go to Qeynos Hills. Maybe we'll be able to find higher level things that are not beetles. And we also need to buff too. All right, shielding. What is your lead, buddy? I'll try to help if I can. You leveling a alt in a pop in Planes of Power? Did I say something in Planes of Power? Oh no, what did I say? Here, let me just release. I don't think I have your language. I have your language. I was just curious because I hate the fog. And my clip is set to farthest already. In display tab, your options, particles box, far clip plane and near clip plane distance to max. Far clip plane, near clip plane farthest, near clip plane farthest, high for everyone, spell farthest for everyone. Yeah, it looks like okay. I do have that set to farthest. Was hoping it could go a bit farther somehow. Thank you though. Oh, Jesus. That was something that was red and he just disappeared. We could probably take on one yellow. Oh, and we got two. So what we do here is this mesmerize? No, mesmerize. Mesmerize the yellow. And our pets will stay off of him, hopefully. They're smart enough now to recognize mesmerize. So now look, he's just sitting there. That's super powerful. It's amazing. And it creates situations where, as an enchanter, so long as you can kill one enemy in the area you're going, you can almost, so long as they're not immune to mesmerize, you can kind of like carve out a very tiny, narrow path to get through the whole place. With a necromancer, I kill everything. And if I can't kill two at once, I will feign death right after. I'll blow all my mana on one enemy, then just feign death. And then kind of reset the fight, wait for my pet to die, and then do it again. But there is something you got to worry about in this. Even with the mercenary, the tank mercenary, you can grab aggro off of them pretty easily. Not in the beginning, it's very hard, but later on you can. Fire beetle. Alright, fire beetle eyes. There is a druid spell. I think it's called Fire Lick. There's the will-o-wisps. Good money makers, or decent money makers. Way back when the game was new, they can drop greater light stones that sell for like 4 platinum, 5 platinum now. Depending on how friendly you are, like if the people you're selling to like you, you can get better. You can get better prices, and then charisma also increases your prices. There are some pretty cool things that enchanters could do back in the day. Like there is a Stein of Mogok, I think it's called. It's a really good caster stein, like a little cup that you carry basically. And an enchanter could like charm their way into the middle of an ogre town, and their humans are like extremely kill on sight by ogres, but they could get in there and get the quest and actually do it and stuff. It was so cool. Everybody had a Stein of Mogok back in the day. The funny thing is, it's this huge quest to do it, right? Well, it's got it had charges of, I think, light healing on it, which heals for about 25, which is amazing, but it only had like 3 charges, so it's kind of useless. It's like, with 3 charges, I would never ever waste that. And at 25 hit points, I mean, it's only really useful below level 10. Let's get our pet going on him. Our tank is getting quite a bit more tanky, but not quite enough. And we still haven't buffed him yet. We need to buff him after this. Alright, we're halfway to level 4. Not bad. I think you get more experience when you're in a dungeon. Don't quote me on that, though. And there are places where it seems like the experience just drags. I don't exactly know what the like basis is for that, though, because I don't know. It just seems like some outdoor zones, and it's not they're hot zones. It's just that sometimes I think certain EXP values. I don't think it's based on level. It can't be. It's got to be based on the actual mob. All right, we're doing strengthen on each of our guys, and haze, right? Yes, haze. At least on our big guy. Giant Myotis bat. We will not be attacking him. He's level 7. We fizzled. You know what? Let's attack until we get. Now, if you're attacking wolves, there is a lady. There's a ranger, Holly Windwalker, I think, that runs throughout the zone. Be very careful, because if she sees you attacking a wolf, she will destroy you. And I think she's like level 40, something like that. Might be higher now. All right, we'll take all of that. It's got nothing for us. All right. Looks like we almost have night vision. It's kind of a blue tint to it. Warden Skymore. Let's see what he has to say. I'm afraid I can't speak right now, Blackbinder. I'm waiting for someone important, very important to arrive. Now, even though you have a pet that's attacking him, obviously, like, you will get aggro if you come really close. But if you back away, you lose aggro, right? I think it's designed to work like that. I don't know if your pet can ever take aggro off of you if you're within aggro range. But also, if you get below a certain health threshold, I think it's like 30% or 25%, the enemy will go after you regardless of if you're far away from it or not. So you got to be careful with that too. All right, these guards over here sitting out. Oh, the guards back in the day were great camping spots for people, which is hilarious. That guards were good experience. Polar bear head. Here's a greater lightstone. I will want one of those eventually. At least what you do is you carry a light source. Right now I have a torch, but it really doesn't. It doesn't have to be in here. It can be in your inventory like that, because you'll have a. There'll be a range slot item with stats on it that we can use eventually. I am good. I am fine. Nope. I got so lost when I came out here. Remember that lake I told you about with the boat? It's right over here. And I somehow got all the way over here. And I couldn't see because it was back when humans didn't have any kind of night vision. Or erudites. But erudites are basically just humans with huge foreheads. They're a lot smarter. I actually used to play gnomes a lot. I liked Gnome Necromancer was my main guy. I don't know if you guys can hear. Let me see here. No, it's not getting picked up on the desktop audio, but it's got really decent ambient sound. Let's see if we can turn it up real quick. Sound, music volume, sound volume, 25%. It's got stuff like that all over the place too, in dungeons and everything like that. Wonder why those are so much more quiet than the other stuff. What level is he? Is he level 5? Nope, level 4. We can take him. Then let's haze Samther. See if we can see what it does. Does not say. Well, it says it increases the armor, but I was curious to the amount. Shallow Breath. Okay, Shallow Breath. It's not, we're an enchanter, so it's just not a straight up damaging spell like a wizard or a magician. I think the wizard's first level spell hits for 8, which is pretty amazing. But it constricts your target's throat, causing between 4 and 5 damage, as well as lowering their strength and agility for 12 seconds. So you can see already at the right off the bat, you know, even though I'm a caster that does damage through throwing out spells, my first level damaging spell is completely different than a magician or a wizard. And then even between wizards and magicians, a magician, at least below level 40, I think they switched it up after that, but they focused on, even their damaging spells were focused on bolts. And bolts were things that could, oh, we dinged. Bolts were things that could shoot far, but you had to have line of sight. And like it would, like if I saw something up there, my bolt would get shot and it'd clip the side of the thing or whatever. But a wizard, as long as you're staring at him, you can hit it basically through a wall. But wizards, I'm pretty sure, have bolts too. I just think the magicians were a little bit more heavily focused on it. Alright, we are level 4 now, so once I'm just going to go check out this boat again. Bring me back to... God, how old was I? I played this so much throughout my entire life. Like, I started when I was around 7 or 8, I think. But I came back to it when I was 11, and I came back to it when I was 15, and I came back to it when I was 17 and 18, 20. No, not 20. I was in the army when I was 20, but... I would, Oh, who's Axe Broad? The fishing is sparse here. You would fare better at Lake Wraith. I would offer couples rides in my boat. They obviously haven't fixed the boats in a while, because this one doesn't really work. And I'm stuck on it. Awesome. Get on there. Let's go over and talk to this guy. Oh, he looks like an enchanter too. Call Karana's wrath upon me. Okay, we will leave. Now, the ranger and druid starting area, like half-elves, they're over there. That's Tirisfal Glade. It was originally a dead end. There's no way to get out of there, but they actually added a whole other expansion that's going through that mountain, I think. It's either that or you teleport from there to the new place. I've actually never gone there that way before. There is Black Burrow. That's where we're going now. It's a Gnoll stronghold, basically. Decent experience and a ton of Gnolls to kill. So got 3 Gnolls here. All right, I think we can do this. What we're gonna do is mesmerize the. We're gonna mesmerize the one that's our level, then kill the 2 lower level ones. In the beginning, even though I am a caster, your melee attack damage does help quite a bit. Around level 10, 15, depending on like how good of a weapon you were able to give yourself or found, you don't need to attack after that. And you really shouldn't, because you have absolutely no defense. If you don't have your spells up, Like wizards have rune skins, I think, to absorb damage. Like you get destroyed so quickly. Now what we could have done there is we could have cast Lull on 2 of them, or all 3 of them, I think, and then mesmerized one of them, and we probably wouldn't have grabbed any of them. Then we could have mesmerized 2 of them at once. Over there, skeletons spawn at that, but there is a... Actually, you know what? Let's check. There is a spawn over here that drops the glowing black stone, which is an amazing offhand for casters. Her name is like Pizijt. Like seriously, it's just a bunch of consonants starting with a P. But she literally takes like 5 days to spawn. And one day I camped her, and I was here for like 18 hours. And she did spawn, and I got the kill, but she didn't drop anything. So after all that, even with the kill, she didn't drop what I wanted. There's actually a decent amount of enemies here. Let's clear this real quick. What level are they? Oh, these are all level 1. I thought I... Okay, there we go. That skeleton is a yellow. Is there any down here? Yes. Skeleton, a skeleton. There's 2 of them there, though. I want to see... Okay, there's 2 skeletons there. We might not be able to take 2 level 6 guys. Let's have my guy do that. And I'm going to memorize my spells real quick. Invisibility. Now, that's another thing. Invisibility, it won't work versus undead. You specifically need invisibility versus undead. Alright, Suffocating Sphere. Okay, he's too low of a level. He sees me as indifferent. The level 1 decaying skeletons are not attack on sight. So let's go ahead and get rid of our Shallow Breath. And then we also want to grab Enfeeblement too, instead of Weaken. Where are you? Weaken? Yes. Get rid of you for you. There it is. It's down here. That little purple line is telling us how quickly we're going. Alright, Suffocating Sphere. Alright, cool. We doubled our damage and then some. 13 out of 13 initially, and 8 damage every 6 seconds for 42 seconds, as well as lowering their strength and agility. So, much better now. We can actually... That's a decent damage over time ability. Oh, wow, there's a Dread Corpse over there. Okay, we're definitely not doing that then. He is level 8. We could probably kill him, maybe, if he was alone. But, like, a red enemy, like as a caster, is your bane, because you cannot land your stuff on him. Like, your spells will just pretty much always get resisted, and even if they go through, it's going to be for lower damage. But a Restless Skeleton, we can certainly take that. What I like to do is trade hit points with my Mercenary to keep us going down at the same amount, at least like early on versus hard targets. Take your bone chips. Necromancers require 2 bone chips to be able to summon their skeleton, so... Giant Myotis bat. Actually, I probably should have waited for my my pet to regenerate his health. Ah, he's a giant bat. What's he gonna do? Ouch. Let's weaken him and then get back in there. Alright, we are too low of level. If he gets a lucky hit on us, it'll put us within range of him not losing aggro. Like, he'll see that we're almost dead and go for the kill. And it won't matter unless you have the actual taunt ability. All right, we are moving on. We are going to go into Black Burrow, but outside of Black Burrow is actually its own camp. It's a decent place to get experience. We'll wait for our pet to get full life, and then we'll go after that Gnoll. Holy cow, he's healing slow. Come on. You have become better at meditate. 21. I wonder if that's still a meme. That was a meme before memes were really a thing. People would be doing something boring and they'd say, you have become better at sitting still. 21. I think mine was, what is it? Begging or something. I can't remember which one it was. You can beg in this game too. What is it? It's an actual skill. Begging. Your attempt at begging was unsuccessful. You know what? I wonder if we can actually practice that on our pets. Might as well keep it out. Who knows? Eventually you can get like 1 silver or something from NPCs. Now, even though these guys are nice, they are not guards, so they won't help you if they won't help you kill things if you have to run away. So beware. Suffocating sphere. Jesus, did that took 45% of my mana? So maybe not. Let's see. How much does this cost? 38, and I've got 86. Yeah, that's about right. 45%. Gnoll's Teeth or Gnoll Fang. Keep that. You can turn in 4 at a time for a decent chunk of experience at the Warriors Guild in Qeynos. Gonna go ahead and mesmerize these guys since my pet seems to be regenerating so slowly. Nope, he resisted. Alright, in that case, we'll blow him up. What we can do is I can switch targets, mesmerize, and then go back, but there's no point now because this one's close to dead. It takes a lot longer to kill things as you go up in levels, so mesmerize becomes more and more valuable. Is he going to aggro? He's apprehensive, so, but I don't know if he's friends with Gnolls or not. Oh well, we were just outside of his range apparently. If he did, let's talk to him. Who are you? Did McNeil send you? If not, you would do yourself good to leave Nasher alone. I have friends in high places. So we say McNeil sent us. Nope. Rusty Spear. Now we don't have any decent perfect Gnoll skin, still sells for crap. We don't have any good weapons to give to our pet, but we can, if we did, we could give like a low delay dagger. We could give it to him and he'd switch to it. He won't dual wield though, at least I think he does eventually, but not yet. We are too far away to beg. My attempt at begging was unsuccessful. How could you tell? We're just going to kill everything out here and then move our way into Black Burrow. It's also, the funny thing is, it's the only way, or it used to be the only way. You can teleport now and stuff. But it was the only way to get to the barbarian town of Hallis, the capital. And it was the only way for them to get out. They had to go through Black Burrow. Because it's basically one big dead end. You meditate very slowly in combat, but it's still better than melee attacking once you get to a certain level. And then with Enchanters, even better because they get clarity and Breeze, I think. Its main name is Clarity, but I think the first one's called Breeze. But it increases the rate at which you regenerate, which was pretty much the only way to do that outside of Necromancers. Necromancers can do it, but it costs them life. And then Necromancers were kind of like batteries in raids. They weren't really useful for damaging and shit like that. So what they would do is they would sit and meditate, get up, and then give all their mana to the clerics. It was pretty boring. Monks had the funnest job. They got to go in and actually pull things out for everybody to kill because they could feign death really well. We do not have enough mana to pull that guy. Oh, is it possible? Crude Adept's Broom. That might be our Defiance gear. Let's see. I can't remember if brooms are something we use. Yes. Enchanter. It is the range item, so that's why we'll take off our torch and put it in our bag. But it gives us 4 AC, 9 hit points, 10 mana, 1 all resistances, 8 strength, 9 stamina, 5 intelligence, 2 wisdom, 4 agility, 5 dexterity, and 7 charisma. So our mana will go up to what? 86 to 91. Not bad. Oh, that's right. It's a required level or recommended level of 10. So the stats go down if we wear it before that. We can wear it, but it's almost always worse than using something your own level. But that means it'll get better every level we use it, or every level we get. Like, I understand that balance is a thing and they had to do that, but it was so fun back in the day. You could freaking use Rubicite Breastplate at level 1, and like Rubicite Breastplate, they got rid of it because I'm guessing because it was too good, but it basically gave you a passive regeneration effect at all times. I don't think it was too good. What I actually think is that they didn't want warriors soloing because they needed people to tank. So they just got rid of one of the only ways that tanks could regenerate on their own. Sit. If you sit, your aggro range increases quite a bit, so... Oh well, we'll just attack him. Black Binder going into Black Burrow. Or Butcher Block. Lots of BBs in this game. Now, when they run away like that, it seems like a good thing, but it also means they're trying to run to get their friends, basically. So if that can be a problem. So what you want to do is, yes, Crude Defiant Cloth Sandals. What you would want to do is snare them, and snaring them means slowing them down, right? Well, what's the use of that? Well, when they turn around, basically it makes it so they don't move at all, because when they're at low hit points, you lose movement speed. So that combined with the snare basically means that they can't move at all. All right, Crude Defiant Cloth Sandals, still a recommended level of 10, but another 6 intelligence and 6 charisma, but also Spell Haste 1. Reduces the cast time of spells by 15%. This bonus will decay on spells over level 20. So we'll get a replacement for that somewhere around level 20, I'm guessing. Going into Black Burrow. Hold on, let's turn up the sound here for a little bit. Whoop, not that. Sorry if I killed your ears. Okay, we're leaving. Burly Gnolls are difficult. I think they're level 9 or 10. They might even be level 17. There is a named Gnoll that patrols the upper part of Black Burrow, which I'm guessing is his placeholder. That guy's his placeholder. So we just gotta wait for him to go away, kill the stuff in the beginning, and then kind of get out of his path. My guy keeps changing his beard. Why would they put a level 17 patrol right in the front of a level 4 zone, level 5 zone? Don't ask me. Scrawny Gnoll is right up our alley. Thought I turned combat music off. Oh well. I might later, but I like it for now. Alright, he's yellow. You know what? I think we can take him. I ran up to him so that I could back up and sit down without him aggroing on me. Because we don't want to go out of this little hole until we've gotten everything cleared out. Stop attacking my pet. My pet's going down. My other pet, not... What the hell? Where are you going? Where the hell is he going? He's wigging out. You know what? I'm okay with that. No, god dang it. No, I'm not. Because now he's doing that. Alright, we got his own. See, because if you look down on the bottom right, that's our aggro list. He's picked up 2 more people, so I don't want to wait for the 5-minute revive time on my dude. Alright, let's get our pet back out, and we will try that again. We can go right back in if we want, I think, because the only one that was by the edge when we left was the Gnoll pup. They don't immediately start going back to their spots, so if you do that, then you gotta wait a couple seconds if it's too hard for you to kill. Let's try this again. Oh, he hasn't healed all the way. Awesome. God dang it. Stupid Gnoll pup. Why is he running away? That is incredibly annoying. Go get him. You know what? Let's see if we can get him to come to us. Nope. We got the Gnoll pup though. He's at 12%. No, we gotta go. Because they came to help me. Alright, but he's down to 13% now. He shouldn't heal a ton by the time we get back. And now we've kind of got the whole little front area to ourselves. We'll go right back in and see if we can get him quickly. Our pet's almost dead though. Early Gnoll, 36%, but there's nothing we can do about that. He keeps healing. Come on, Samther, go get him. Come on, turn around, turn around. Do not go up here. Come on, screw the other Gnoll, kill this one. There we go. Alright, we are safe now. I don't know what was wrong with him, but he was a coward. There's another one up there, so we need to be careful. Killed our pet again. Let's go ahead and get another one. Now, later on in the game, when Planes of Power came out, you could actually solo the planes with a magician. And what you did was you timed your pet casting spell, which took, I think, 10 seconds. You timed that with when your pet was going to die, so you'd have a brand new one out right as yours went down. Because obviously you can't summon two, but... What level is this guy? 7? Okay, that's why. He's actually 2 levels ahead of us. Ouch. Come on, kill him. Alright, we are going to let them do their thing. We're going to go by the... Alright. We'll set him to passive. Get him back over here. Then go to aggressive. That way we'll have a longer time to kill him if he decides to run too. Man, we have no mana whatsoever. Alright, let's let Samther heal a little bit, and then we'll go after this guy. There are places, like you could come back here and safely meditate, and then what you would do is, when you're ready to fight, your guy would go out, grab somebody, turn him, take him back there. I wonder what's back here. This is where that guy, the burly Gnoll, patrols to. But there's nothing back there. Now, if you're a new player, your first thing would be like, oh, I want to go in here. This looks funny. Or this looks fun. And you fucking drop in there, and it takes you all the way to the end of the zone. And there's no way out. You would have to run all the way back through the zone just to get out of there. That was like the very first thing I did when I finally got out of the entrance to this place. And the crappy part is you had to go back and get your body, or your items would rot on it. Like, you had to go back to your corpse, or you didn't get your items back. But thankfully, people could drag your corpse if you gave them the command to, or if you gave them permission to. They could drag your corpse out. So high-level people would come along where the Gnolls don't even really attack them, and they drag your corpse all the way out. Or you could, the zone was so popular, you could just follow somebody as they were killing, or follow a group as they were killing things. Oh my god, I fizzled twice. Well, it only takes 32% of our mana now. Ruined Gnoll chain bracelet. I thought it would be crude defiant chain bracelet, but it was not. There is actual loot in here. Now, if you jump down to the bottom of this, there's piranhas in there, but if you actually make it all the way to the bottom, there's a ring that gives you +1 wisdom and -1 charisma, I think, or intelligence. But it's not good for us, so we're not going to grab it. Just sitting right at the bottom of the lake. Anyone can go grab it. Has he got anything for us? No. No. Alright, we're level 5. Did we not... I don't think we got any of our spells for level 5, did we? No and no. I'm trying to open my book. This is level 4 and level 4. Okay, yeah, we didn't get our level 5 spells. I'm gonna go ahead and instead of color flux, I'll never use that. AoE stuns are huge aggro magnets, so I'm just gonna keep gate memorized because that is something I'll use. All right, minor shielding. Let's go ahead and does he still have strength on? No, I think it shows, right? It should show down there. Nope, that's enfeeblement. The funny thing is, casters spent so much time meditating back before they added this faster recovery. What they did in the game was they put in a match 3 game for you to play while you were while you were meditating, if you can believe it. Which I got very good at while I was soloing my necromancer. It's funny. You know, you could just let people meditate quicker. It was a kind of a think outside the box situation. Oh, okay, we've got 3, but they're all scrawny gnolls, so we should be okay. I mesmerized one of them. Not that I needed to, but it's good to, it's conjuration, I think. Yeah, so we'll need to practice it a little bit at least. Later on, we'll get a bunch of, we'll get a lot more magic, or mana, so using a spell won't be so, like, won't be such a hard decision. We can just cast it willy-nilly. Every time we get a new one, it'll be a little bit of a strain on our mana, but as you go up in levels, you can use your lower level spells to increase your skill set. Like, even if I'm level 50 and my skill's only like level 10 with conjuration, I can still use this mesmerize. I don't even think you need to use it on an actual mesmerizable enemy. I know you can practice evocation on yourself. That is nukes. Alright. Gotta know. Actually, how do I taunt? I wonder if I can set him to taunt. Set active? No. There should be a way to have him taunt. I just don't remember what it is. Nope. That just gets rid of the window. Oh wow, he's actually got him, he's got his aggro, he won't switch targets. Come on, we'll sit down. I want him to hit me so my pet will attack him. What? He had 50% life! So what you do in these situations is, because mobs run fast, you kind of just take odd ways to get out. Because the mobs, they still have to path. They're usually as fast or faster than you unless you have a speed buff. But if you kind of, sometimes if you zigzag, other times if you take a shorter route that they can't take, like where you have to jump, then you're usually pretty safe. I think I saw him. That's why he wasn't switching targets, but I looked. He was at 50% health. I wonder why. But that's a good place to stop it. I'm going to... Oh, god dang it. You know what? Let's go back in. I'm going to call it there, and then we'll come back to this, and we'll hopefully actually get into Black Burrow next time. What I can do is I should be able to just sit here and meditate. Actually, you know what? Let's gate out of here. Or... forget my gate spell. That's better too. But yeah, so if you see anything you like, comment, subscribe, like, and if you have any requests of where to go for a leveling spot, if you played this before and you just kind of want to see it now, go ahead and just send it my way, and I'll go there. Otherwise, I'm just going to be going from dungeon to dungeon, basically what I used to do. We're level 5 right now. I think we'll do this until level 8, around there, 8 or 9, and then where would I go after that? Might think about going. I want to go to the Estate of Unrest at least at level 13ish, and we'll play there for 3 levels or so. But that'll be like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before we get to level 16 or 17, and then from there, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We can always look on the Atlas for level zones to see where we should go. But all right, that's where we're gonna end it for today. So if you see anything you like, let me know. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.